Good day, guys. I'm the most civilized savage, and apparently we need to talk about some American misconceptions in the fucking world. Although there are misconceptions upon those misconceptions, right? So, I've lived in America my whole conscious life, whatever that fucking means, right? I saw an ocean when I was 28 for the first time in my conscious life, even though I've flown over one. Right? And I've seen two. I was born in a country that touches two oceans. Right? And real close. You can see the fucking river that touches them both. Anyways. Never been there fucking either, but people tell me I was. Oh well. Right? Oh. And so we're going to talk about American idealism. Right? Because people have a whole lot of funny conversations about it. Well, here's the thing. One, we got free speech. Right? Go fuck your king. Go fuck your god. Go fuck your mother. Right? We're allowed to say that. End of discussion. Right? The second thing is, everyone thinks that we're born wet behind the ears with a fucking gun in our hands, right? One of these things. Right? And now this isn't a toy. You shouldn't fucking play with it. This is a tool. Right? A tool men use for certain things, right? Now we're not given this tool on day one. That would be stupid, right? I'm not born with this tool like I'm not born with a fucking mask. Do you want to go over that conversation? Okay, let's go over this conversation then. Anyways, I'm born with these two hands, not this stuff on my wrists or whatever the fuck, and this, my brain, not my glasses. Those are fucking cheap fucking, apparently partial carcinogens, right? My brain, not my eyes, not my fucking ears, not my mouth and nose and blah blah blah. Although I am born with all those. Fucking, I'm talking about my brain. My brain in my hands. Well, I know a whole lot of people that use their hands and their ears a whole lot. Perfectly fine. Right? I have no problem with that. Right? Those are good workers, or they tend to be. Although they tend to do things the hard way because they're not able to learn more. It's fine. Right? Second thing is there are people that are born with this and never use these, right? They've never had one of these. They're fucking this. That's okay too, to each their own, right? But there's a whole difference between these two things. One is physical, right? One is psychological. Well, who would have fucking guessed? Right, and though psychological warfare can be horrible, physical warfare tends to be worse. Right, and when you bring physics into matter, right, it tends to show the fucking true equations, and those tend not to be the fucking best. Who would have guessed? Right? So we're not born with a fucking gun and a fucking whatever else. No, we're born with these two things. And hopefully eyes and ears and a mouth to see and fucking not do and do these things, right? To use these two tools. Right? And that's perfectly fine, right? You're allowed to use your tools the way you see fit and the way you blah blah blah, right? But it shall not be infringed. Okay, whatever that fucking means, right? Shall not be infringed, right? That cheap words from a cheap man, from what the new men tell me, right? Anyways, Fucking so, we're given two things as a little kid. We're given a pen, right? And we're given a fucking hammer, right? These are tools that we were given until we are respected enough to use a mouth and a fist. But sometimes your fist doesn't pack the fucking force of a fucking hammer, right? And it never will. No matter what you do, it will never pack the force of a fucking hammer. But you had little fucking brains, you fucking grabbed a tool to pack the force of a fucking hammer, right? Fucking finger discipline is important. Always be pointing, right? Know what you're gonna shoot and what's behind it. That tends to fucking help, right? Oh well. Not enough people care about other people's shit to begin with, right? My bullets will shoot you and the fucking second guy behind you. And maybe go through the fridge behind that. And the wall behind that, and etc. So I have to be extremely responsible for the hammer that I'm swinging, if that fucking makes any sense. And if I need to make it even dumber, the stick that I'm swinging. Right? Because life sure fucking promises a whole lot of fucking lemons that you can make lemonade from, but all I've seen is fucking sticks and fucking dirt. Okay. Right? Rotten fruit and fucking whatever else that you fucking can't make no fucking lemonade from. Well, okay. Right? Anyways, we're given these two tools, right? And we don't know how to use these tools until we're taught how to use these tools, right? Pretty simple, right? Do you wipe your own ass while still wet behind the ears? Okay. And he said to let there be light, and there was light. Anyways. Fucking. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to grow responsibly towards that goal, right? Although, here's the catch-22 about all of this, right? The person that doesn't know how to use the pen and doesn't know that it's permanent, right? Isn't ready to face the consequences for the words that they use and the words that they say, right? It is looking at this pen and the guy saying, hey, you should write down a couple things before you actually put it in fucking stone, because guess what? His father had to fucking tap there for fucking 10 days fucking making sure the stone was right. So this guy doesn't even know how to spell the words or use his language in another form to translate better for other people. Yet he gets to use as many as he needs. He doesn't need that anymore. This is fucking 2021. You can't use words or a pen and fucking put it in ink. Right? Type it out. Someone will delete it if it's not good enough. Okay. Right? And this is a hammer, right? This is what I'm good at doing. Unfortunately. Because many days I thought I was good with my brain. Right? And many days I let it believe many things. Right? But no matter what I learned and what I was taught and everything else, I had to listen to some motherfucker that never knew their fucking asshole from their elbow fucking tell me that this was worthless. Right? Now this hammer, right, is worth $20-some an hour, right? Or just to buy it and I can use it for an endless amount of time. It was manufactured, fucking someone spent their time on it, right? It has a rubber grip. I fucking comment on that every time, right? That is fucking engineering, right? It fucking can hammer. It can build 3 houses. It can build 10 houses. It can build 20 houses. Depending on how I treat it and use it, right? This is all I'm good for in life, is grabbing a rock and fucking hitting things. Because guess what? Having an opinion and using this thing isn't good enough to the people that only use this thing, right? Because that's all they're good for, is fucking their fairy tales, right? They've never had the physical done with their hands, Right? They make the blueprint and they fucking don't even watch it get built. Another topic for another time. Anyways, this hammer, right? And now, I did not like the hammer as a kid. I liked the pen as a kid. And I got told the pen was fucking useless as a kid, so I believed the pen was useless as a kid. Even though millions of fucking retards have made $1 million off fucking useless fucking fairy tales. Right? I thought those fairy tales were cool. I liked them. I wanted to be a fairy tale writer. Fucked up, you have to grow up and learn the real world, right? So you get a hammer, they say swing it. And if you swing it and it's not fixed, you can't fix it, fucking get over it. Right? Start over. Right? Fucking you pull out the fucking nail that you bent to fucking shit, and you fucking, this time you have partially a hole, and you fucking do it better, and you hope to hit it flatter, and hope it's fucking not fucking weak in this section, and hope everything goes well, right? You hope all the math that the guy with the fucking brains worked out, right? That's as simple as it gets. Anyways, so we're given a hammer, a tool used to fucking do whatever, or a stick, or a fucking rock, or whatever the fuck you want to fucking have. Right, I don't care. You're plowing fields, whatever. That's some petty shit. Anyways, as my other video stated, right? My woman's job is all the pen type stuff. Because that's what she asked for, right? And my job is to fucking swing the fucking rock and fucking try to be smart enough for society, right? Try not to try and fix them by swinging a rock at them. Right? But no. Because guess what? All the bookworms say that fucking this hammer isn't good enough either, right? Even though they're protected by hammers extremely similar to this, right? Extremely similar. So similar, in fact, that I can't even get how similar and good that they are, because they're fucking higher quality models, and fucking someone's fucking been robbed so that they could have them. End of discussion. They didn't work for them. Okay. And so, no, in America you aren't just born with a fucking gun in your hand and fucking wet behind the ears still. Many people are still wet behind the ears when they go and pull the trigger on another motherfucker. You need to remember this. Many motherfuckers that are long fucking dusty in the fucking behind the ears or whatever the fuck else have never even held a hammer. Right? Let alone a fucking hammer to this extent. Let alone fucking put their life on the line to fucking swing a hammer or fucking grow a flower. Right? They have been just fucking pedaling off of fucking pushing the pen for too long. What do I know? Right? This whole topic was supposed to be about fucking Americanism and how we have to be more responsible. Well, look who has the nuclear fucking code right now. And tell me that fucking guy that said there would be a racial jungle in our fucking colleges is fucking right. Tell me he's allowed his weapon. Okay, then shut the fuck up. Right? Go tuck the child in again and shut the fuck up. Right? Come knock on my door at night. Fucking, you didn't tuck me in at night. I'm sorry, you're the fucking boogeyman. My little girl said, hey, there's a monster outside the window. Fucking capiche. Right? There is a reason why I don't drive around with a fucking gun on my fucking side most of the time. I drive around with a fucking axe in my back seat. Right? I'm a lot more worried about a guy with a hammer and an axe than I have ever been about a guy with a fucking gun. Right? And let's add an ice pick to it, or a knife. Right? Because tools have jobs. Right? And so, me personally, yeah, fucking bring on your guns all day. Right? All day, you'll get caught. Right? Actually, you won't get caught, depending on the circumstances. There are definitely circumstances you won't get caught for shooting a motherfucker with an illegal gun. Right? Do you know how many illegal guns are in America, in this country, that I'm not allowed plenty of fucking bullshit rights and a whole bunch of other people aren't, right? Because they can't fucking read their own fucking words. Okay. Okay, so this is a responsibility type deal, right? Stop being a fucking ingrate and fucking listen up, right? We're not born with a gun in our hand. We have to learn to use it. And I've seen plenty of people over and under the age of 18 using guns in manly ways as children. As children. Right? That's perfectly fine. I don't give a fuck. They have their tool. They can use it how they want to. But at the end of the day, I didn't get hurt because I manned up about the fucking whole deal. And I either fucking left the situation, didn't fucking blow someone to fucking Tuesday, or fucking this or that. Does that make sense to anyone? No. I'm fucking a man lost in the fucking world to his own goddamn self. Right? Well, that's how I've been feeling for a long goddamn time, right? Fucking call me Schrodinger's cat, and you guys can all be fucking Schrodinger investigating through some fucking box. But you don't have x-ray vision, and you don't know what's in the fucking box. Right? So don't open the fucking box. Have you ever heard of fucking Pandora? Oh no, I'm the only Promethean ape around here? Hello? Anyone? Okay, sorry. I must be the heretic. Put me down. Right? I hope this was a good video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a good day. Right? Have a good one, guys. Anyways.